come back straight away.
Seems
now
like
Pauch is off the pace. Billy Pauch Jr. off the pace as the field will roll by in a turn.
Branden said he missed me. Welcome to day 2 of our weekend here. Day 1, unfortunately, Branden used his PTO up to go to Oswego and didn't come to Georgetown with us to watch us win. But that's okay. You guys got a lot of good footage from Oswego. So we're here, Hagerstown Speedway. You know, it's the first place I ran a modified in 2003, 22 years ago. God, I've been doing this a while, longer than I really care to admit. Was a DNQ that night in the modified. It was a February day, to be honest with you. Tom Hager was the only one behind me. I'll never forget that. So the place is pretty cool. You know, it's a lot of history, a lot of just what racing's about, and you know, cool red clay, cool racetrack. Hagerstown Speedway is definitely unique. I think this is like number 7 for Branden for the year for new tracks, so we're breaking him out of his mold. Hope you guys get a good show, and hopefully we can win, or at least give you guys a good run to have something to watch. Looking forward to the night. My guys, we won at Georgetown last night. We came across the state. It was like a 3-hour drive. Got our room last night, and we did our maintenance pretty fast. So here we are hanging out and ready to rock and roll on night 2 at Hagerstown. Last night too, dressed up.
What are you doing?
I need a picture of that. Stay in there. That's a good picture. Stay in there. Got it.
What are you making?
ground water with a horse on top.
Thanks, Jeff. Thanks, everybody, for being here. As I said last night, it's awesome to be back at Hagerstown. Awesome facility, great surface. I know we started out a little bit on the too fast side last night for the first beginning of the night, but I think with the sun, being an hour earlier today, I think we should probably get that where we want to be a little earlier in the program, because the features were awesome last night. Widened out, smooth. It was great to see. So awesome turnout today. We've got 40 sportsmen and 36 short track super series modified. So really good turnout. We had 114 or 115 cars in the pit area last night. So warm-up groups, 2 intro, 2 redraw, 5 cars will qualify. We'll run the class, make sure your transponders on, make sure your one-way radio's in.
In Octoberfest history. Yeah, I was just going to say that Gary Stewart, the original winner of the late models, was here. Entering our point finale, Stephen Kemry third, 8 points back. Joe Jones fourth, 40 points back. Fifth.
started down here going into 3. I mean, everybody's just, it's like nobody just drives off in there. Everybody kind of moves up and rolls the center. They're not.
You give me a little bit of laps. I just felt like I was better rolling the place. Like I didn't think if I stopped off at 2, I'd have been any faster.
Story rolled, he come through here.
Did he roll all the way up?
Yeah, he rolled right up, right
and
to
turned
the
to the
cross.
bottom.
He kind of diamond the corner.
Yeah, that's what I tried to do.
I couldn't really see his exit, but when he rolled here, he just rolled right up. So like right where it started to crest, right where the grubs are. Straight across there.
Everybody's kind of tailing and
Well, because they're trying to, you're trying to follow the brown, and then when you get either way, the track comes down, but everybody like kind of does this and straight out.
But everybody,
and then they're kind of, you kind of sashay a little, but then you hit where the trailers come over.
But no, I mean they look good. As you say, just getting your rhythm.
I was a 10th or 2 out. I knew that.
To the inside, the Marvel's portable welding and truck repair. Pioneer Pole Buildings #1, Billy Pauch Jr.
Entertaining last night. See what we got here tonight. Rick Laubach, Dylan Stoyer brings them down to the Sunoco start zone. Green flag is out. We are underway here at the Hagerstown Speedway. Dylan Stoyer will lead the Thundering Herd in turns number 3 and 4. Swings wide. Here comes Laubach down low. We talked about that sweet spot on the bottom side of the racetrack off of turn number 2. That's exactly where Laubach was able to go. Now he'll swing wide. Look at Billy Pauch, works down low off of turn number 4 as Laubach will lead lap number 1.
Laubach out in front of the pack into the turn. Stoyer running in second spot. Pauch is in third. Pauch underneath Stoyer. Stoyer skated up the track a little bit, and Billy Jr. works down the back straightaway. Right now, Gooler is in position 4. Logan Watt is in 5 as they battle side by side out of turn number 4.
You can see the track difference here in turns 1 and 2 compared to 3 and 4. 3 and 4, you still have the cushion that you can bang off of. You got to go down low in turns number 1 and 2, and that's exactly where Dylan Stoyer is. You can see Billy Pauch peeks to the inside once again. Stoyer now, he'll go up high, put that right up on that cushion. Pauch with the slider. Stoyer, he'll turn it back down to the hill, and Billy Pauch will have the runner-up spot by your nose. A little contact there in turn 1 as Stoyer throws the elbow to Billy Pauch, but Billy Pauch smooth and straight right through the slick.
Yeah, Pauch tried to shut the door. Stoyer was there, but Pauch managed to shut the door on Stoyer. No dice. Gooler now running in position number 4 out of the corner. Let Logan Watt try to track him down. Right behind him, heading down the straightaway, Matt Peck, and into the corner they battle. Watt now continuing to move in on Gooler for position number 4.
Logan Watt sits in that 5th and final transfer position, but like you said, Jeff, he is starting to close in on Mike Gooler at a rapid pace.
Down there especially.
What, starting to get the hop?
To get the hop a little better down there. I don't know, maybe I'm fucked up. You guys tell me if I...
well, it gets slick.
It's fucking all slick down there.
Yeah. And it's, you know, last night the bottom was the place to be. I mean, not that the top wasn't bad, but it's not a real wide, you know.
Down there, there's all the bottom.
You know, as long as it doesn't get rough, you can breeze that up, and that really gives you a ton of slide bite.
That's one thing I was...
We can do that and try to keep it track, so even if it gets a little bounce, at least we'll try to
keep it. started third in the heat race there, and we ended up getting second. Dylan missed the bottom a little bit down there, 1 and 2, and we were able to find it and drive up underneath them. So really, not a bad car. I thought it was catching the wall back. We got a sporty car, now we need an extraordinary car. So we'll try to keep working on a pink car here and see if we can get her back to victory lane again tonight. Look at this thing, ready? I got you a rock.
Three, 6, 9, and 10. 3, 6, 9, and 10. So no pressure, Billy. 3, 6, 9, and 10. All right, good to see you here, young man. I'll tell you what, you're a busy racer, and now you're here tonight. Decent run in your heat race. Got second. So what's the game plan for the feature?
Well, she drew 6 here. I think we're gonna try some stuff and see if we get a little bit better here. We were good last night and we won. Different track here, but. We'll see. We got to get a little bit better. It's definitely black slick here. We just got to get our car traction up a little bit. I actually think I started my racing career here about 20 years ago. So kind of cool to be back in Hagerstown. Hope you guys enjoy the show. Hopefully we can get it on the road and have a good run. She drew 6, so we'll see what we got.
All right, Billy Pauch Jr. will start position 6.
Way it steers. You go to rubber again. Well, your tires, you're turning it. Walk down the road. Drive the car.
That's from the class?
I'm gonna check. Okay. Chaz, you can put the phone and the cover on the right front and then just wait 1 second.
Alongside of him, the Marvel's Portable Welding and Equipment Repair number 1P, also sponsored by Pioneer Pole Buildings. That is Billy Pauch Jr. The modifieds are ready to rumble.
And the Bob Hilbert Sportswear Short Track Super Series gets underway here at the Hagerstown Speedway for Octoberfest. Matt Shepard will jump out to the early lead and lead the Thundering Herd down the back straightaway. Right now, Loudon Reimer, he'll move up into the runner-up spot and go down Laubach right there as they are side by side for third.
Lap number 1 down the straightaway for the Short Track Super Series Big Block Modifieds here at Hagerstown Speedway. Reimer quickly into second, working down the back straightaway. Go down is in third. Right now, Laubach will move by Pauch and he'll move inside and go down heading into the turn. Further back in the pack, we got more side-by-side racing all throughout the pack. Look out, we got a tangle and a car spinning. Yellow lights, come on, we got 2 cars over there. One lap completed. Here's the restart.
So another fantastic restart by Super Matt Shepard. As right now, Reimer, he's going to roll right through the middle side of the racetrack as we are 2 by 2. Look at Billy Pauch Jr. He'll drive underneath Ryan, go down and move up to the third. He's going to try to bring the 51 of Ryan Krachin with him.
Working out of the turn, here comes Reimer trying to keep pace.
However, he will drive underneath Alex Payne and move up into 5th.
Here comes Billy Pauch Jr. putting the pressure now on Loudon Reimer. Go Down still battling with Krachin and Jankowski down the back straightaway. Separate battles here on the Speedway heading into the turn. Pauch now working on the bottom. Out of the corner, Pauch trying to get by Laudenreimer. Meanwhile, we've got Jankowski making the move on Ryan Krachin. He will gain another spot. Whoa, baby! Pauch really putting the pressure on Reimer going into 1 and 2, and they'll go at it side by side down the back straightaway. Billy Pauch Jr. is now second.
So Billy Pauch Jr. will move up into the runner-up spots. We still have a long, long way to go in this 50-lapper.
Reach some lap traffic, and Billy Pauch Jr. in the 1 is slowly closing in on Shepard after getting around Laudenreimer. Pauch has over a half a straightaway on Laudenreimer in that number 2 spot and is definitely closing on Shepard. Shepard will change lanes now and begin to try to work on lap traffic.
Yeah, at one time, Matt Shepard had over a straightaway lead until he reached dirty air. Now, Billy Pauch Jr. is starting to close in at a rapid pace right now. You see both of them in your screen as Matt Shepard having a little bit of difficulty negotiating the slower cars.
He's working on Cale Ross right now into the turn, heading down to turn number 2. Shepard now moving up behind another lap car down the back straightaway. 14 laps into record books heading. We have one slowing on the front. Rick Laubach is in trouble. And we got another one heading to the infield. That is Jesse Herthler. Herthler takes the amble autobody.
But this clears the lap cars, puts them both in clean air. We get back on the loud pedal in turns number 3 and 4. Pauch did not have a great restart like he wanted, as now Laudenreimer pulls to the inside. Pauch goes up the hill in turn 2. Raumet looks to the bottom. Here comes Kid Rocket. Alex Jankowski with a head of steam down the back straightaway. He's going to steal that 3rd spot away.
He must have been watching the late model tape from last night. Launching off the bottom of turn 2. Kid Rocket going by Reimer and by Go Down.
Up spot between Billy Pauch Jr. and Alex Jankowski. Billy Pauch Jr. just seems like that car does not get off the turns like he wants it, but he's faster going into the turns. But Jankowski, he has really found something in that 84 wide as they are nose to tail down the back straightaway. Now like Pauch is off the pace. Billy Pauch Jr. off the pace as the field will roll by into turn 3, and the SRI performance caution flag is out.
I was just about to say, Earl, Pauch's car has not been the same since the caution flag. He was really closing the gap on leader Shepard, and now he's got a flat tire. Right rear down on the 1. Earl, I didn't think tires would be an issue, but who knows? We're not even halfway.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So Billy Pauch Jr. already coming to the attention of his crew down there in the hot pits. So still has plenty of time in there as officials are communicating with the drivers via the one-way radio system to let them know what the restart order is. But now, Billy Pauch Jr., they should be able to change that right rear tire. Obviously, Jeff, he's going to go to the tail end of the field by now. How about Alex Jankowski? He is going to inherit that 2nd position, as originally, Alex Jankowski started 13th in this one.
13th, and we're not even to the halfway point yet. Twenty laps completed. Jankowski from 13th to 2nd. Kid Rocket, as he's known, Alex Jankowski, last year's champion for the Short Track Super Series South region. He was last year's and this year's track champion at the Fonda Speedway. The young man out of Covington Township, Pennsylvania. Ryan Godown is in 3rd. Anthony Parengo is now 4th.
And he started 17th in this one, so a lot of...
over.
Ran over
I was getting tight, and I'm like, I was not tight.
Yankowski started catching you.
Yep.
You were falling
Yep.
back.
I was starting to get tight, and then that was just what it was. Yeah.
It became a part
That thing would fire, and then it would just get hot and just give up. You know what I mean? I mean, I was all right, but track position
you had
is
the same
fucking.
thing everybody else had.
Yeah.
You didn't have it.
No.
This is from the tire blowing up.
Oh, it fucking blew down the back straightaway, buddy.
Yeah.
Whoa! And I was like, whoa!
Yeah, and you even bent the mounts.
Yeah, I mean, when I mean, he couldn't have slowed down for traffic, but before the yellow, I thought I was catching him just a tick. I was like, all right.
I started gaining on him big time when he first got the
Yes.
into the lap.
I was counting your distance.
Yeah.
I mean, you were just starting to catch him.
And then it just boom.
I mean, you ran good with this tire, but
Yeah, it just was track position is so fucking tough. We were the same as everyone else.
once you got the 10,
Like, I was all she wrote.
Well, you got a top 10 out of it.
Cameraman says, I don't know. We started 6th, made the right calls, run up to 2nd there, and I don't know if I was catching Shepard. I was kind of driving, staying with him, I thought. Kind of rolling behind him there, caught him a little bit in traffic, didn't catch him a little bit in traffic, and must have ran something over and the right rear tire was going down. And once it was going down, it just started getting tight, and then it finally exploded. About lap 20, I think it was, give or take lap 20. Come back, put a tire on, used tire, and it fired. It got us back to 10th. It did our job, so I was very happy with what we did, and not happy, but a good overall night for the team. Hagerstown was cool. Races like the old Hagerstown, definitely a fun place to race. Hopefully we can come back here next year.